Hey, guys, are you all ready for today? I think it was Tammy yesterday had mentioned, had reminded me about today's hearing for Miss Teresa Black. So we're going to see how things roll this morning with that. I have the feed ready. I haven't shared it on the screen yet, but I've got it ready and watching for it to go. And I have my coffee. My coffee is hot. My coffee is strong. How are you guys this morning? How are you guys this morning? I have another stream scheduled. I think I pushed it back to like 2 p.m. To just start back on these trials that we started yesterday. But I only pushed it back to 2 p.m. because I don't know when this sentencing will be over. I know it's not going to take that long, but I just pushed the other one, the trial coverage one back, so that I can like go back in and uh, have it so that it will, I can go back in and edit the time. So yeah, sorry. Um, but that's what I'm going to do. Whenever the sentencing is over, then I'll go back and we'll get started back on the trial things. Mm, there's the stream. Um, we'll just wait and watch for that to start. It looks like it should be starting in about 2 minutes. So we'll see if they're on time and all that jazz. Okay, okay, okay. Good morning, Gail. How are you this morning, Gail? I am sleepy. I am tired. I went to bed late last night and got up late today. But Eli doesn't have school on Fridays, so that works out well. But both kids are up and raring to go this morning. It has been super windy this morning. Um, Here we've had a lot of wind, and I hope that I don't that because they said that the good morning, Sherry. They said that the wind advisory or wind warning or whatever is like going to last till like 7 p.m. tonight. Oh yeah, I'm like, oh God, that's miserable. So hopefully I don't lose like internet, That would suck. That would super duper suck. Super duper. Sucky, sucky, sucky. Where is everybody this morning? I think everybody slept in this morning. Usually there's a handful more of you guys in here. But everybody must be in the bed today. Today. Shut up, Poppy. Hush. That was just me making noise over here. Poppy, I claimed something over here and on my table and our desk, and she think somebody's pecking on the door. But she's super like antsy this morning because the wind is making so much noise around the house, that she's like off kilter. And so anytime she hears a little bitty peck of anything or any odd noise that she's not used to hearing, she's like ready to bark. So she's literally just crawled out from underneath her blanket and has her head peeking out, checking to make sure that, everything's good, everything's cool. Sweet girl. However, I had to fight with her this morning to get her to go out to use the bathroom. She did not want to do that. Dogs and rain do not mix. Oh, your wind advisory starts at noon, Gail? I don't know what time ours started. According to our weather, like Facebook page, that's the first place I went. Sorry. And they had, I think it said like 3 hours ago is when the wind advisory was posted that they were talking about it. So, yeah. I don't know. Sorry if the TVs are up too loud. Jolie's got one going in one room and he's got his going in another room. And yeah. Yeah. They got lots of TV going. It sounds like one person is watching Minions and the other one, I have no idea what they're watching. Gail said it's fine. Good. Thank you. Thank you. The bad thing about, because my microphone quit, like, uh, hold on, let me turn my camera on for a minute. So, see, good morning, Susan. My microphone, like, it was a gift, from my girlfriend, Chris. She sent this to me as a gift. It was hers. It was well previously loved, right? But it's no longer working. So it did its job while I had it, I mean, it did what it was supposed to do. And but then it just decided to lay down on me. So yeah, I'm gonna have to get me another one. Because the cool thing about this one, and there's a microphone that I've been eyeballing on Amazon. That thing is expensive though. So I should have asked for it for Christmas. Maybe I'll ask for it as a Valentine's Day present. What say you? You think that'll work? You think if I ask Dale? Because Dale will be like, what do you want for Valentine's Day? And I'll say, this really expensive microphone. Anyway, the really cool thing about those microphones is they like cut out like the background noise. And I like that because it cuts out the noise from the kids, their TVs and their voices and their bickering and that kind of thing. Oh, we have a feed. Hold on. We have a feed. Um, looks like I see somebody's buttocks. That's always fun, right? When you see somebody's buttocks. I need to figure out. Hey, you haven't missed anything yet. They just literally just turned the feed on, and I see two buttocks there. Oh, and now we have the rainbow stripy screen. We have the rainbow stripy screen. It's because somebody's like, dude, you're getting our butts. Turn it off.
Both of them had bars on their arms that the jail did not provide. They confirmed it was good.
Have joined the conference.
I need coffee, but I have my earpiece in. Okay, good, Tammy. Good, good, good. I've got coffee. There's more butts. Oh, we have the dude's belly button. Oh my god. Camera dude. Whoa. You're gonna get like a you're gonna end up getting a like private part shot on somebody soon if you're not careful. Keep that business up. We'll be able to count nose hairs. Somebody opens their mouth, we'll be able to see their tonsils, you know. What in the world? It's too much business for me to be seeing this early in the morning. Too much. Da, 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 da. Do, 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 do. Make sure you guys give the video a thumbs up if you haven't yet. I appreciate it. You know I do. Please give the video a thumbs up. I want to put my headphones on so I can hear what's going on. Da, 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 da. I'm glad you guys are good. Susan, are you getting any weather? Tammy, anybody else getting any crazy wind this morning? Gail's wind advisory doesn't start till noon. Mine started 3 or 4 hours ago. It's been crazy pants. So let's pray that we don't lose internet today, because we're supposed to have wind warnings and advisories until like 7 p.m. or something tonight. So not good at all. And I literally watched what looked like a what do you call those things that blow in the desert? Tumbleweeds. It looked like a tumbleweed. We don't have tumbleweeds here. Not at all. But it literally looked like a tumbleweed, like a big ginormous tumbleweed blowing across the street from my neighbor's yard a while ago. I was like, whoa, that literally looks like a tumbleweed. I don't know what it was, but it looked like a tumbleweed. It's supposed to be really cold. Ugh. Sorry, Tammy. Stay warm. Here we go, here we go, here we go now. Here we go, here we go, here we go now.
All right. We've got some folks on Zoom. Let me connect so that they can see.
And then all of a sudden the audio goes. That's how it rolls, right? Audio goes. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning. Good Friday morning. Goodness gracious. Yes, good. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Happy Friday to you. Happy Friday to you. Happy Friday, all my true crimey peeps. Happy Friday to you. Susan says, I don't know, but it's really still out there right now. It's supposed to get snow. Oh, wow. I would love a good snow. I like the snow, I like to get enough snow so that it completely covers the grass. Because sometimes you just get a little bit of snow that you can still see all the grass sticking up through it, and then it's gone in 2 seconds. And that's the worst. But I like enough snow for it to completely cover the grass, like just a few inches, right? And then I like for it to stay cold long enough so that that snow stays there and doesn't melt away. And it lasts for a few days. Like, I like that. I love that because then everything's so pretty. We live in the country, and so the trees would be covered with snow. When you look out in the woods, everything's white and bright and pretty. That's what I love. Love, love, love that. But I don't want so much snow that it's difficult to drive, That's what I don't want. And I definitely don't want so much snow that power lines are snapping or whatever, or tree limbs are snapping. That's scary. But just enough snow so that the ground stays pretty. And then the dog always ruins it by making it brown and yellow with their pee and poop. I hate that. I'm like, thanks, Poppy. But, I mean, that's the worst. Don't eat the yellow snow. Don't eat the yellow snow. I don't like snow because I hate driving in it. Tammy, I won't drive in it. I don't know how to drive in it. No. I would way rather drive in snow, though, than on ice. Because we get both snow and ice. Ice is just impossible to drive on. Where did they go? Uh-oh. What happened? It said I was live, and then it says I'm not. Okay, we're live now. I was behind like 20 seconds or something. Snow on top of ice, right? Susan says we need the moisture badly. Mm, we have so much moisture right now. It's very moist here. We've had nothing but rain for the last 2, 3 days or something like that. Lots and lots of rain. Lots and lots of rain. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. My belly rumbled, man. Did you guys hear my belly rumble? That was like a coffee belly rumble. That was like obnoxious. Um, us too. Rained all night. Still raining. Same. That's all it's done is rain. Tammy says we haven't really had snow this year at all compared to previous years. Well, we don't get it like it's hit or miss with us. Like we'll go forever without snow, years without snow, and then all of a sudden, poof, we'll get a big blizzard. I mean, so yeah. And we never have white Christmases. We always have like wet, muddy, warm-ish Christmases. Not hot, but like warm for the time of year it is. I've seen fire and I've seen rain. True, 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 true. Okay, come on now, y'all. Come on. My belly keeps rumbling. Belly, 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 belly. On my belly screen. Mm. On my belly, belly, belly screen. Black ice under snow is the worst. Yeah, it's either too much moisture or not enough. Weather's crazy, right, Susan? I agree. I agree. I'm going to take my headphones off if they're not going to be saying or doing anything. You guys need to get with the program. That judge, I'm telling you, this judge that was over this case or trial, she was awful hardcore about people being on time and we can't get started unless everybody's here and all that kind of stuff. Well, her courtroom does not run on time. Are we sure that she didn't schedule it for like 10:30 maybe? I would have to go back and watch that video because I don't remember. And I always say I'm going to write these down on a calendar and then I forget. Not normal weather. Mm. Pay for it come spring and summer. We will be on strict water restrictions. Oh, wow. Mm. We have like, it's rare that we'll ever have like burn bans, where they'll be like, if we have like a really dry summer or fall, they'll put out burn bans every once in a while. Um, I'm always really cautious when they do that. We don't really burn trash though. Every once in a while, we'll burn like we never really burn trash. We never burn trash. We used to years ago, but we do burn like brush, like tree limbs and just stuff like that. Tammy said, "Oh yeah, that treehouse case. When that guy that kept saying yes, that word swag, he meant the way the dude walked. He said he knew that guy, not the defendant." Yeah, yeah, you're right. You're right, Tammy. Um, he called it swager or something like that. You know that swager, the way somebody walks and talks. He said. He said he knew that guy, not the defendant. Yeah, he said he didn't know that that guy, but he didn't know either of the guys that came in with the knives because they both had skeleton masks on. Hey, good morning, Kel. Good morning, Kel. He was quite the character, right? You think so, Tammy? Hurt the prosecution? Yeah. He wasn't a great, I mean, there was no like jaw dropping revelations. Good morning, Kel. Good to see ya. Good to see you this morning. We're waiting on this never on time courtroom to get started so we can figure out what little bit of a sentence Miss Teresa Black is going to get. Kelsa just looked it up, and sentencing is supposed to start at 10 a.m. Okay, well, they're 23 minutes past. And like I was saying, that judge has always been the one that's like, make sure you get here on time. We can't get started unless everybody's here. Well, where are you? I mean, she might be sitting right there waiting on somebody else. Who knows? But, right, but then he said he knew the guy that walked with the swager. You talking about the guy that got killed? The Matthew Bonnet guy? The one that he said was outside downstairs or whatever? I think people will be speaking on Teresa's behalf, so it could be one of those. Maybe. I expect her partner and her daughter to be there. And I expect I don't remember if they said they were going to. Um, but I would hope that Ava and William's dad and some of it, like the aunt and the grandmother, um, you know. Mm. Who did Tammy? Who did that witness say was the guy that walked with the swag? Gail, yeah, I have another live stream scheduled for today because I wanted to do it separate from the Teresa Black sentencing. Whenever the sentencing, when Teresa Black's sentencing is over, I'm going to end the stream and then start the other one, the trial discussion, where we'll go and watch the different trials like we did yesterday. I just wanted to separate them, but I've got it set for like 2 p.m., but I can go back and change the time on it to whenever this one ends. We might do like a break in between, depending on how what's going on here with the kiddos and stuff. But yeah, so we will see. Thanks for letting me know. Gail's like, do you know that you got more than one scheduled stream today? Thank you. I appreciate that. He didn't name the guy. He just said he knew him. So the guy that walked with the swag are you saying that he said that he was one of the guys with the knives and the mask on? First of all, this guy that's on trial, that's representing himself, the Tucker, is his name Tucker? Is it another, are we having another Tucker? But Tucker was the lawyer in the Hannah Payne case. That's why. But I'm thinking his name was like, what is his name? I can't remember. I had three names. But I don't really see him walking with any kind of swagger, you know? I mean, I don't notice him. I mean, he seems pretty ordinary in the way he walks and talks. So, I don't know. Not sure. So maybe he's talking about, if he is talking about one of the guys with the knives, then I guess he could potentially be talking about the other guy, the Rory, forget, the stated he knew the guy with the swagger, one of the guys with knife and mask. Okay. Okay. Ay, 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 ay. We're still live. Red button is on right there. So, I don't know what we're waiting on. Tucker is the defendant, yeah. Okay. I can't remember what his name is. But you guys, I mean, there's 8 of you here in the chat right now. I'm assuming the majority of you guys were with me yesterday. So I think I might be thinking about it, because in the next stream where we start watching the trials again today, I might make a poll and ask in there which case you guys want to cover. Hey, Steph. Good morning. Hi. She says, I'm getting ready to leave to take Aiden to therapy, so I only got 30 to 45 minutes, but I'm here. Good morning and welcome. Welcome. Steph said, personally, I want the treehouse one because it's entertaining. It is kind of entertaining, right? Sherry said the treehouse too. All right, well, you guys are in for the treehouse one. It was so funny. Treehouse, treehouse, treehouse. Treehouse, treehouse, treehouse. I know, right, Steph? That's always interesting to see. And I think I heard, I need to go back and find out for sure. Um, Gail says that's hard. I like the treehouse one for the same reason as Steph, but I also would love to see the evidence in the other one. Yeah. Tammy thinks the defendant is doing a pretty good job. Um, yeah, I kind of want to keep my eyes on, I want to keep my eyes on the other one. Um, um, the Jennifer Dulos and Michelle Traconis, because it's such a crazy story, and I want to see the evidence too. I definitely want to see the evidence. Um, Maybe we could check the other one out on lunch breaks. Maybe we can do that. Are there recap articles for each day? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I could look and see, um, or maybe just kind of like skim through, um, and find like the really good witnesses with their testimony and see what's what. Look for any bomb drops, that kind of thing. I know they're both crazy, right? Oh, and I did find out too the Erica Stefanko, the pizza delivery murder. Um, they took longer than expected in the jury selection, and I guess they've got everything situated, and the trial is supposed to start on Tuesday. So, um, I for sure want to keep check on that one too. Hi, baby. Little Miss Heifer popped around there, and I wasn't expecting it. Mm. She quiet as a little mouse sometimes. You little heifer. Yeah, you're just a little heifer. Ha ha ha. See what I mean about why I need to keep a camera screen off sometimes? Yay. This little girl needs some milk and breakfastuses. She had a little bit of breakfast earlier, but didn't eat it all. So I'm gonna go grab her a little something. But I'll have my phone on me, and I will rush back in here as soon as I hear voices. Okay. Um. Oh, okay. Awesome, Steph. Thank you. Um. Okay. Okay. I'll be right back, guys. Still nothing yet. Wow. Huh. Still nothing yet. Ooh, wow. Sorry for that echo. I had my phone with me when I was in the kitchen and didn't realize I still had it playing. Thought I had paused it, but no. Um. All right. So Steph dropped that link. Um. Cool. That's awesome. That way we know what to look for and about when, so we can keep up with both. You're welcome. Sherry, just trying to do my best for Judge Jenny. Judge Jenny. Lordy have mercy. That cracks me up. She is a great assistant, right, Sherry? Ace court reporter, said Gail. You guys crack me up. You guys crack me up. Crack me up. Just double checking. Live button is still on. We're still good. I'm gonna run over and check out some tweets, see if there's any. That'll help when I ask Jenny for a raise. It's uh, nice try, Steph. Nice try, honey. I love you. Crack me up. I'm gonna go check Twitter real quick. I'm gonna mute my mic for just a second, but I'm right here. Right here. Going on Twitter. Oh wow, yeesh! In the treehouse murder trial, apparently the defendant arrived late today, according to Kathy Russin, and the judge says this is like the third or fourth time we've waited for you. This has got to stop. Ooh. Another kiddo alert. Another kiddo alert. Another kiddo alert. Needing food. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, the treehouse case, Tammy. Okay, guys. I have my phone on me. Let me go make the other child a sandwich. Um, and I will BRB. Happy Friday. We still have nothing, you guys. Oh my God. We still have nothing. Oh, crap. I did it again. Yeesh. Still have nothing. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Okay, you guys are chatting, yay, in the chat. Hey, I'm just doing some chores around the house and picking up my niece and nephew from school later and try to DP later. My son has therapy from 1 to 4:30. An hour away from our house, so I have to pick him up soon, and then I am sitting in the car until about 5:15. Oh, that sucks. Definitely not fun. Normally my ex-husband takes him on Fridays, but he went to North Carolina to his mom's to help them out with some stuff at their house this weekend. Tammy says, well, I'll get up shortly, then get ready for the day, pick up my 9-year-old grandson from school. That's it. If I were the judge, I'd be furious. It backs up everything, right? Just saw the chat for the treehouse, and defendant posted a $2 million bond. That's why he is out on bond. Oh, wow. I didn't realize he was out on bond. I didn't realize that. He apparently is in a relationship, according to Twitter. He is in a relationship, or Twitter and Google is where I found it out, but apparently the treehouse murder dude is in a relationship or married to, they might be married now, to the person who, like, created CrossFit. Like the CrossFit program or whatever. Crazy, right? Crazy, crazy. So yeah. Oh my goodness gracious. All right. Well, let's hold on, let me go look at something. Something. Um, Really, he's a smooth talker, and he can't afford an attorney. I know, Tammy, or Steph, right? I thought the same thing. They were saying he did have lawyers, but they withdrew from the case. Well, apparently because they didn't believe his story about him being framed or something, right? Or am I mistaken about that? let's go over here real quick and look at some of these photos. Hold on a minute. So this is the treehouse murder. I just typed it in the Google, but these are some more pictures of him. There she is. There she is. This is the chick that he's supposed to be married to or something. And look, he's wearing this shirt here that says not guilty. Oh, wait, we have audio
Black.
and a judge.
Ms. Hutter, you may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. The state would like to begin by calling
Yeah, oh, she turned it on, okay.
the decedent's father, Mr. William Hamilton.
Okay. Will you swear in, please?
Raise your right hand, sir.
Raise your right.
Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give to the court should be the truth and nothing but the truth?
Yeah.
May lower your hand. State your name and spell it for the record.
William Hamilton.
Mr. Hamilton, if you would tell the court how this crime has impacted you and what your recommendation is as to the sentence.
Oh, I feel like she should do the rest of her life until you ask me. But the reason why I'm saying this because I never got to you know what I mean, play with him and do none of these things like what a father supposed to do with a child. You know, and all the time I seen her before y'all even caught up with her and everything, she told me that he was living down here all these years. And I'm thinking like he hate my guts or something because he never, you know what I'm saying, he would never call me a name, but he's still alive. So I really feel like the jury, they ain't, I don't even think they listen to the whole thing, you know what I'm saying, because I don't think this right. I really don't think it's right. I mean, I don't know really what to say, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like it's not. I mean, I feel like this I don't know. I just feel so bad that I ain't never get to spend time with him. Like all these people that came in and out the courtroom, I never seen those people before. But they spend more time with my son than I ever have. Cause I ain't never get to spend time with him. Every time I turn around, yo, he here, and I just don't know what to say. I just feel like you should give a max. Whatever you can give her, just give it to her. That's it.
Thank you for being here. I'm so sorry for your loss.
Yeah.
Is there anything else? I didn't mean to cut you off.
I'm good.
Okay. Thank you.
Your Honor, the state would next like to call Ava McNeil. I believe she's on the Zoom.
Okay.
Ooh, we actually see Teresa in orange. Ava's coming up to speak, and we get to see her. Ooh, nice camera guy. Good job getting her reflection. I like that. Good job, dude.
Raise your right hand, ma'am.
Oh, she's on Zoom.
Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give to the court should be the truth on the penalty of perjury?
I do.
May lower your hand. State your name and spell it for the record.
Ava McNeil, AVA-McNeil.
Good morning, Ms. McNeil.
Good morning.
Could you please tell the court about how this offense has impacted you and what you're recommending the sentence should be?
Well, we wrote a letter. Could I read it?
Sure.
Dear Judge Hydra, my name is Ava McNeil, and I love William as if he were my own. When Teresa returned to Charlotte without William, I never believed any of her explanations. I always knew something was wrong, and I also told her I would never stop looking until I found out what happened to him. I never imagined I would be searching for William for over 20 years. If you knew William, you would have fought to find him too. William Deshaun Hamilton was a special little boy whose smile lit up a room instantly. He was such a lovable and gregarious child. He was smart with a mature intellect. He was also respectful. William had so much life ahead of him, and he had the potential of becoming anything he wanted to be. Because of Teresa, we missed seeing William grow up. We missed watching him learn and laugh through those precious and curious elementary years. We missed him growing up through middle school and high school as well as graduating. I know he would have went to college. He told me before that he had dreams of going to a rich college. This was a child that could read dictionaries and encyclopedias before he even started kindergarten. He enjoyed being the reader, not the listener. He also enjoyed singing Michael Jackson, "We Are Not Alone." I saw William as someone who would grow up and birth wonderful achievements in his life. A doctor, a scientist, maybe even a lawyer. If you knew William, you would agree with me without a doubt. William was like a little old soul and a little man in a boy's body. He had so much love to give. I believe it's a huge loss to the world that his life was cut short. And yes, I said the world. That's how special he really was. My family will be forever changed by the truth of what happened to him. My 11-year-old can't understand how mom leaves her child in the woods. She knows of William. Both of my daughters grew up watching me search for him. Every year we celebrated his birthday. We had no idea he wasn't alive. Today he would be 32 years old. So much has changed because of Teresa's decision. Beautiful William didn't have a fair chance to live the full life he deserved. All the wonderful things he could have contributed to society was taken away because of his mother's actions. Who was supposed to protect him? She made a horrible choice that made it worse by concealing his death. It's still hard to believe. Nothing will bring William back, and nothing will heal my heart from the loss of him. So many people were touched in 23 years by this unknown and unclaimed child. That in itself is proof of the impact he will make on a person's heart. I would like to thank everyone who worked this case and never gave up. The gratitude can't be extended enough for the tenderness he has been shown. Rest in peace, little William. And thank you, Judge Hydra.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. McNeil. Your Honor, I don't know if there is anyone in the waiting room. We were expecting 2 others, but they might not have had the ability to log on.
I don't see anybody.
Your Honor, back when discovery was served, the state did file its written notice of its intent to seek recidivist punishment under OCGA 17-10-7A. The defendant does have a prior conviction from 1994 for manslaughter out of North Carolina. A certified copy of that conviction was provided to the defense as well. I'm tendering that into the record now, Your Honor. State's Exhibit 1, if I may approach.
Yes, please.
As Your Honor is aware, under the recidivist statute, subsection A, the court is required to impose the maximum sentence in this case, which would be 10 years. However, the court does have discretion to probate or suspend a portion of that sentence. There is a range. The range for concealing a death of another is 1 to 10 years in custody, Your Honor. And we believe that range reflects the legislature's intent and understanding that this crime can encompass a range of behaviors. all that aren't equally as severe. They reflect different intents. So at the lowest level, that 1 year represents a situation where there's mitigation, there's explanation, there's remorse, there's something that comes into play that authorizes that lower sentence. But at the other end of the spectrum, we're looking at our worst cases, Your Honor. Cases where there is no excuse, there is no justification, there is no remorse. And Ms. Black's case represents that other end of the spectrum. One of the worst cases of concealing I can think of. Her child, her own child, died in her custody and in her care. And she left that child at 6 years old in the woods in a secluded area where he had no connections, where he had no one, to rot, to decay, to be eaten by animals. We believe the evidence has shown that Ms. Black dumped that child there. Didn't just wake up after sleeping in the woods with him and find him dead. We believe the evidence has shown that she dumped him there. That her state of mind throughout the trial was shown with her own statements. When she told the police, when she finally confessed 23 years later to leaving him in those woods, that she knew something was wrong with him. When she said over and over that people would think she had done something to him. And that is why she left him there, Your Honor. She did it to protect herself. She did it to protect herself from crimes she believed she would be charged with, because she knew that she hadn't taken care of William and that she was responsible for his death. There has to be a consequence, a severe consequence for people who manage to cover up their crimes in such a way that these victims don't have a voice, that in death they cannot tell the experts, law enforcement, what has happened to them. The only reason the cause of death was unknown in this case is because of the actions of Teresa Black. And she showed no remorse afterwards. She continued to live her life here in Atlanta afterwards, lying to everyone she came across, trying to benefit off this child's death by filing for child support in 2002 against his father, lying to her husband, finding someone to put on the phone with him, acting like this child, telling people he was living a life in Atlanta with children. This family, the whole paternal side of the family, went all this time thinking William didn't want anything to do with them. They had no interest in a connection with them, in a life with them. And they've only just now found out what really happened, and they are just now allowed to grieve and go through the loss of his death. Finally able to bury his body. Your Honor, this is one of the most egregious cases, and we believe you should impose the maximum sentence of 10 years to serve, and that not a day of it should be probated or suspended, Your Honor. And I'm sorry, I've just been notified that his grandmother has logged on and wishes to address the court, Your Honor.
Okay. Tess, will you check? Please. I don't see anybody. Nobody is waiting? No, she's not logged on.
Yes, Your Honor.
But I'll hear from the defense, and then if she gets connected, I'll be happy to hear from her then.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Bezo?
Thank you, Your Honor. Your Honor, Ms. Black she's 46 years old. When this happened, she was 21 years old, as the court has heard throughout trial. She became pregnant with William when she was 14. She gave birth a couple of weeks after she turned 15. The conviction that the state references happened when she was 16. This was involved an abusive relationship, a case where, as Ms. Black told officers in Arizona, that there was a self-defense claim, that she feared she would not prevail at trial, so she took a extremely reduced deal. That was a 3-year sentence that I believe she served just short of 14 months in custody. I think that speaks to certainly the nature of what that case was, that there likely was a viable self-defense claim that she didn't want to risk at trial. She got an extremely reduced sentence. She was sentenced as a youth offender. As I said, she was 16 when this happened. Leaving William in those woods was the greatest mistake of Teresa's life. She has held that regret and the shame and guilt of that for 24 years, 25 years. She has not moved on from that guilt or shame, and she never will. She has, however, moved on from the circumstances of her life. In 1999, she turned to drugs. She turned to sex work. She was in a terrible place. Even after William passed, she was in a terrible place. She has worked to get her life on track, and she has. She has raised a daughter who loves her very much and is extremely involved in her life directly, and has been for her entire 18 years. Ms. Black has saved money for a college fund for her, so she can go to college if she would like. She's 18 years old. Teresa has wanted, as best as she can, to shield her family from the mistakes of her past and from this incident. She has not wanted them present here. She did not want them involved in giving a statement. She wants her daughter to be shielded from her past as much as she can. This is something that Teresa knows she had to deal with, and she wanted to keep her family out of it as best as she can. She has shown who she is through the last more than 20 years, as she has moved on with her life. She has gotten a good job, a job that initially took her to Alaska. Then that same company moved her to Arizona. That's why she was in those states. That's called Crescent Electric Supply. I believe she worked there until this arrest for over 11 years. We are asking the court to sentence Ms. Black with a sentence that fits her conviction here, and not the indictment as it was originally charged. She has shown that she is a exemplary member of society in the last 20 years of her life. She has shown who she is as a mother in raising her daughter. Concealing William's death is something that she will never recover for, and it's something, honestly, that she will understand the sentence of the court, and she will, in Teresa's mind, that it was always coming for her since she left William. She understands that was the biggest mistake a mother can make, and she does not hide from that. We are asking the court to take in the circumstances of her life as it's been since this. She has shown who she can be. She has shown that she can be a member of our society, and a good one. I have represented Teresa for a year and a half, and we have, whether it be investigators or social workers or lawyers or interns, meeting Teresa has been an honor. She is loved by everyone that's worked with her. I'm certainly happy my time has ended as her attorney, that we have some closure. It has been a true honor representing her, and I need the record to know that. We are asking the court to impose a sentence of 10 years with the first 2 to be served in confinement. Dates that I think are relevant: she was arrested in DeKalb County on July 29th of 2022. However, she was originally arrested in Arizona and she waived extradition in Arizona on July 13th of 2022. I believe the total dates for that would be 549 days. We are asking the court again to sentence to a 10 to serve 2, giving her credit for those dates already served. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, I see that Margaret Hamilton has joined the Zoom. Would you like for her to speak now?
Yes, Your
All
Honor.
right, Ms. Hamilton, if you could find a place to kind of sit still so the camera's not moving, that would be great. Can you hear me, Ms. Hamilton? I don't know if she can hear me. And your video's been turned off.
Your Honor, you're muted. I don't know.
No, I'm muted. She can hear me through the courtroom. It's, if I turn that on, the feedback. Ms. Hamilton, if you can hear us, can you please turn your video back on? Is somebody reaching out to her?
Yes, Your Honor.
Any luck?
Your Honor, she's having a hard time connecting.
Yeah.
Could we put her on
That's fine.
speakerphone?
Sure. Wait, there she, her video's back on now. Ms. Hamilton, can you hear me? No. All right, just do it on the phone.
So she's not able to get this figured out technologically. She must be technologically challenged. Right?
All right. Ms. Hamilton?
Yes, ma'am.
You can hear me. Okay. We're going to go ahead and swear you in.
Ma'am. Wait a minute. Yes, dear.
Raise your right hand, ma'am. You solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you should give to the court should be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes.
May you lower your hand and state your name and spell it for the record.
Margaret Hamilton.
All right, thank you, Ms. Hamilton. Go ahead and tell me what it is you'd like for me to consider.
I'm at the court's mercy for my grandson because I don't understand what has really happened. And it's really, right now, it's really got my heart all confused. And I'm really upset. I've been crying ever since I left there, actually. And if there's any way that he could get, there could be something done for him being missing and lies being told and being sent on a journey looking for him, and there's no little William. You make up stories about him. You've told lies about it. You had a new child. So I would like to know, why did you leave Charlotte, North Carolina, when you had a place to live, and come to Atlanta, Georgia, and have nowhere to live, and that's where he ended up dying? It's hard on me right now. I do have a heart condition, and I've been dealing with this the best way I can. I've even had to call my psychiatrist and talk to them. I haven't really been able to sleep. I haven't been able to eat since everything has started all over again. And I'd just like to know what was the reason, just tell the truth about what really happened. You know, because life is, God give us life. It's not man to take it away. And she told so many lies about the thing that, what is there to believe? You know, I understand everybody got feelings. And somewhere along the line, in my heart, she lost her feelings. My grandson is gone. And I'll never get to see him grow up and be a man. It will be 32 years this year. I mean, I just like somebody to make me understand exactly what I'm supposed to do now that my child is gone, and we know he's gone, and his mother still won't accept the fact that it was her fault. You leave a place where you have everything going for you, and go to Atlanta, Georgia, where you know nobody, and you lied and said his grandparents was there, and I am the grandparent, and I've never been there until I came to the court. So I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place right now. Hello?
I understand. I hope you get some help for the residual issues that you are left with as a result of all this.
Yeah.
But thank you for being here today.
Thank you for having me.
Of course.
But it's so hard, though. I mean, since I've been home, I have not been able to eat. I have not been able to sleep. It's been hard on me. I know I'll never get to see him again. But it hurts so bad. It hurts so bad when she could have just left. Instead of telling me I can't see him, you just should have left him with me. That's all you had to do. And if you felt like it was something you needed to do for yourself in your life, all you had to do is just go ahead. I had that. I could have handled every bit of it. If I could take 6 at a time, I know one wouldn't have hurt me at all.
All right. Thank you so much. All right. Anything else?
No, Your Honor.
Anything else from the defense?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. Ms. Black, well, I empathize with the fact that you were a teenage mother in some very, very difficult circumstances. those circumstances don't in any way justify what you did. So I've been thinking about this, obviously, all last week and this week. And I want to come up with a sentence that fits the facts as it was relayed during the trial. As a mother, I cannot fathom how you could leave your child in the woods to rot. There were so many other options, and it did not have to end this way. But your choices in leaving William's body in the woods, never reporting him missing, and lying about his existence for over 20 years are not only appalling, but also resulted in the complete destruction of any evidence that could have determined what happened. And so we're all left here still with no answers. You are the only one that really knows what happened, and no one else will ever know. So, given everything that I have heard, I am going to sentence you to 10 years to serve. You will get credit for the 549 days you've already served. And I believe that sentence, it is the most I can do under the law, and I do think that it fits the horrible facts of this case. So that's the sentence, and we'll need y'all to sign off on it after it's printed out. And you're gonna have to live with this every day for the rest of your life. All right, anything else?
Just the advisement of her appeal at trial.
Oh, okay. You have a right, excuse me, to file an appeal. You have 30 days to file a motion for new trial, and how many years to file a habeas? 4 years to file a habeas. Talk to Mr. Bozarth and Mr. Welty about that, and I'll tell you, your attorneys did a really good job for you. They really did, and I could tell how much they care, and I'm sure they'll help you with any appeal if you decide that you want to go down that route. Anything else I need to put on the record?
No, Your Honor.
All right. To the family of William, I hope you all get some closure from this, albeit you don't really have all the answers. But hopefully you'll get some closure and everyone will be able to move on. So, good luck to everybody. All right, I still have a couple other matters on the morning calendar.
Hopefully we get to see her cuffed and walked off. I would like to see that. I wish you would have gotten more too, Tammy, but the judge even said I gave you the maximum that I could give you. Nice, nice, nice. I want to see her be handcuffed and hauled off.
All right. Any updated announcements? Mr. Donaldson?
Yes, Judge, and I'm just I'll ask Mr. Moulton to confirm this, but we were speaking about Mr. Luce, who I believe is position 3.
I don't know what happened to the audio. Don't know what happened to the audio. What is that? I can't read that. What does that say? I don't know. I don't know. Looks like they've shut the feed off completely. I wish. Well, maybe it's not. Maybe they'll, we'll see in case if they cut the feed altogether, then we'll know they're done, but I don't want to, maybe they're going to just chit chat about something. Nope, it's done. All right. So, you guys, yay! Oh, hold on. Cancel. Okay. Let me X out of that. The judge told the truth. She left him there so no one will ever know. She literally said, you left him there to rot. You know? You left him there to rot. So, Kell said the jury would have had to find her guilty on the other charges in order for the judge to have given her more time. Yep. I mean, the judge gave her the max that she could give her on the charge that she was found guilty on. So she wasn't found guilty of murder or the abuse of a corpse or whatever, the assault, aggravated assault or whatever. She was only charged guilty on that jury found her guilty only on the concealment of a corpse charge. So, and Kell had found it said somewhere 10 years is the max. Hey Jenny, I said hi to you in the chat, but I didn't get to say hi in person. Hi Jenny Trioli. Yes, this is in Georgia. She says, I'm not sure what their good time rules are. How long will she actually serve? How long she will actually serve, right? I don't know. And she's already served, what did the judge say, 500 and some days? Because she's been in there since like summer of 22. So I don't understand either, Tammy. I don't understand either. Maybe, you know, maybe they'll have some jury interviews and maybe they'll discuss what reason it was that they couldn't find her guilty on it. That would be interesting, you know. The state failed a 6-year-old boy. Just wait till 91 charges gets down to Georgia. I don't know, but you guys, that was that. Thanks for watching with me. Thanks for waiting. That all that time. That was a lot of time to wait. They were probably waiting for William's dad, since William's dad was the first person to give an impact statement. Well, to speak. He didn't really give he did give an impact statement, but like someone said here in the chat, it would have been better if he would have written it out because he just stumbled over his words. But God Almighty, I would have too if I hadn't have had something written down. You know, there was a much more he wanted to say, right? He was actually pretty nice, if you ask me. But I'm going to go ahead and end this one out. And I have the other live stream where we're going to go over and watch some of the different trials that are going on, resuming from where we ended yesterday on the Treehouse murder trial. where the dude is defending himself, pro se. And then the other is the Michelle Troconis trial that's currently going on. So I'm going to jump out of here. I'm going to go run, do a bathroom break, check on the kiddos, get them set up, hopefully, with some lunch. And then I will be back. Let's go ahead. I've got it. I had it scheduled for 2 p.m. Because I didn't know how long this would go. I didn't think it would go till 2, but I just ran it till 2. But I will schedule the stream, the upcoming stream for, okay, Kel. Safe travels to work, darling. See you on the flip side, right, Gail? I will schedule it for, let's say 12:15. Sound good? All right. That's what we will do. I'll make it 12:15 and I'll see you guys over there. Give the video a thumbs up. If you're new here, please subscribe. Would love to have you hang around. We love the new peoples. All right. Bye, guys.